It's your boy Step Back Mikey up in the building. I said we're going in on these videos. It's going to be every day, maybe 3-4 hours at a time. Playoffs is coming. It's exciting. So it's like the March Madness deal, bro. We got to get in. We got to get specific. Now we're looking at the Chicago Bulls. We're looking at the first entree of a team that has totally turned around for the season of 2022, 2021. They came alive. DeRozan was picked up. Vucevic, the all-star from Orlando. And now they added a couple little pieces from the draft. I really like Ayo. And we got Caruso, another addition from the Lake Show. That made them forgot about Lonzo Ball. That made them, one of the better perimeter teams from a guard perspective in the league. Here goes the issue. Here goes the big issue. With all that said, it's scary to see what we have now from a team when you look at the defensive proposition. And I mentioned to him earlier on in the season, I know I get no views, but I think my logic is straight. Get my drift here. Vucevic is an awesome center from an offensive perspective, okay? I'm using the word awesome. Yeah, I had to do that. So he's done great. He can score the hell out of the ball. He has no lift, though. He can't jump past a quarter inch. Has nothing in those knees, okay? They're gone. Next thing about Vucevic. Defensively, his foot speed is horrible. It's worse than Jokic without his size, okay? It's worse than Jokic without his size. So they're in a lot of trouble. Do they need his offense? I've seen some comments actually in this look through, and maybe we'll make this a little different. I'm going to look at the comments as we walk through, see what I put in there. I said, get a real big man, 7'2 plus. There's a lot of those guys out there. I think the Cavs picked up my boy, the guy Moses I was talking about. I'm not sure. I think they did. But with that said, either you're going to have a real tall, long man who's a little bit athletic, or you're going to have a big, girthy guy that just can take up space but is strong. They attempted to try to fulfill the position of losing out on getting a big by getting your boy, Mr. Tristan Thompson. He's muscle. He's a Debo. Him and Ibaka actually got into it, all right? But he's just a Debo. Let's be straight up honest with each other. The man is a Debo. So I really can't say anything more or less about that, but that doesn't necessarily pay the dividends. I give him the Charles Oakley Award for both some guys, okay? Who was left? Patrick Williams, lo and behold, is coming back on Monday, okay? Don't be surprised on what we get from El Patrick, okay? St. Patrick's Day, okay? He's an athletic guy at 6'7", 6'8". He's not going to do it, but he gives them lift, okay? Let's get into their lineup on Derrick Jones. Doesn't play too much from what I see. Doesn't play enough. They're going to have to use the run and jump method. That's the Sean Marion method, where the big guy is not necessarily big, but they run into spots and they're just running everywhere where they're able to get rebounds and pay dividends, all right? That's what they're going to have to do with the squad. Remember, they're not fully healthy yet. Lonzo Ball is not back. So all the comments in here, remember to associate the situation with what it is and think of it from a macro scale on what it could be. And that said, Lonzo Ball is not back. He pushes the ball up the floor. He definitely creates. I think he's one of the better creators in the NBA. And no matter what Caruso, Ayo, all those guys do offensively, which I think they could be equal to Alonzo. Alonzo has really improved his three-point shot. When you talk about the creative ability, the Ball brothers, LaMelo, Lonzo, bar none, they're up top. So they're not going to get that. Once they get that back in, then we got to see what we got. Now I want to get there. I want to get there and take a peek at the roster for this team. I miss my trades at the end of the day, too, for my stock market joints, man. Jesus Christ. Whew. Let's get into the business, man. This is just relaxing to me talking about basketball. That's why I'm so open-ended, so calm, and that's why you don't see really anything that's supposed to be there. And I might as well do this well, so I'm going to start to put up thumbnails because that's really killing me and adding tags. I don't do that. Let's check out the rosters, all right? Boom. Ball, injured, okay? Derrick Jones Jr., Williams come back, okay? Thompson's there. Look at the size on Thompson, 6'9", 254. Vucevic, 6'10", 260. need a big 7-footer. They need a big 7-footer. Derrick Jones is at 6'6", 210, very light. They got Mr. Green, a leaping phenomenon at 6'5", 205, really a small forward guard, playing the power forward position at times because he can run and jump. Okay, where is the size? Tony Bradley's been there a while. He may be able to do something. But if I take a look, and I know it's tight, and I know it's the end of the season, I know it's too late. Well, we 62 games in for them, 82-game season. No, we have 72. There's about 11 games left. All right, and right now the roster's gonna get mad at me. G League centers. I mean, I don't understand why a GM can't do this, especially with already I see some names. Okay, already. All right, I'm not sure they're shot blockers though. All right, that's probably the one issue. Shot blocker, rebounder, a defensive presence. Size-wise, Mason Jones, Nick Stauskas, no, that's not what I'm looking for. Let's go to the rebounds. Talk to me, baby, talk to me. Where's the rebounds at? Where is the rebounds? You're just going to focus on threes and all that? No. What's really good? Step back again. All players, let's do this. Let's go G League. I mean, the data's here. Why they haven't attacked it is another question, right? Is another question. Let's go to the center position. Amida Brima comes to mind. I'm not gonna get an older. What's Breida up to? I believe he's 7 foot, 6'10". No, but he can jump. Breida can jump. I mean, these are the guys I would go ahead. I mean, I'm doing these guys' jobs now, man, and this is the video. It's supposed to be short, but this is the type of stuff they should be doing. I mean, what's really good? Seriously, I mean, you can't do this. I mean, you can't search through, figure out what bleeping big man is out there, and go pick him up. I mean, it makes absolutely no sense to me why this happens constantly. Marjon Devontae Hancock is interesting. He doesn't have the per se muscle to be able to hold on to some of these guys, but these are not centers, bro. Come on, man. And that's another problem. Maybe get your website. I just hit search and it's not there. So that's kind of what I would do. I can't really pull it up at this point in time because it's not loving me right now. Maybe I got something jacked up. Here go rebound. There you go, rebounders. Can you take me there? I'll take you there. Who is this guy? Justin Tillman, 26-year-old, 228, too skinny. Okay, VCU. DJ Wilson, too skinny. Reggie Perry, too skinny. Devontae Hancock, too skinny. Blocks, Benny Boatwright. What about that? Let's start there. 6'10", 235, but he's a leaper. Taco Falls there, I believe, got picked up. I think Jordan Bell did get picked up by these boys. Okay. Yeah. I believe he did get picked up by these boys. Jordan Bell's interesting. Too small, though, but he's interesting. He doesn't have the same leap. Something's up with his body. Kai Jones, he's with a squad. So, I mean, that's kind of how I'll run. Who's Jay Huff? There you go. This is the guy you're looking for. 7'1", 240. I mean, he has a good shot blocking ability. Okay. This is where you would go. Jay Huff, one of these guys. Okay. You pick him up and you would get moving. And that's kind of what the Bulls should have done. And that wouldn't have been expensive and no buyout shit, none of that. You could have picked up one of them guys and been good. But you know how the NBA rolls, and they don't think, they just go do. And now they're in a situation when we're looking at them, right? And they're going against Chicago's continue to go down, which is smart, by the way, from them, because they don't want to face any of them other boys. But now we're going up, Lauri Markkanen versus his old team in Chicago. And I think that's a great run. I think that's a great run. I would have much rather 4 versus, actually it's 4 versus 5 and 6 versus 3. To be honest with you, the Bulls should really strive to stay in this position. Okay. It worked out for them because they're going to face Boston. I think that's an easier team to beat in the first round with the 2 studs and Tatum and Brown. This is an opportunity. They'll have more firepower. If they can stay right here, I'm sure Cleveland will be stretching and inching to get out of the way of the Philadelphia 76ers in the first round. But if that doesn't seem to play out, the Bulls will be facing the Boston Celtics. And let me warn Philadelphia. Let me warn you now. This is the worst matchup for you from a center position because they got a lot of bigs they can throw on you. Philadelphia, that'll be the next video. Very dangerous position if Cleveland decides to stay here at number 6. I'm out of here. Step back, Mikey. Chicago, go search the G League, man. Look like that boy Huff, 7'2". Maybe there's something that you could work there. I'm gone. Peace.